Caesar's worse than a woman.
That's crazy.
But any of you two are welcome to. Any of you are welcome to answer. You know, do you guys think the government should provide water, food, and a house, or not? Cameron gave us his answer.
Technically, you go first.
Oh my God, I'm asking you.
No. Burn blue.
You can say my name, but okay. Damn, I didn't want to be put on the spot like this. Well, I think I fully believe food and water. Yes, I think housing is where it gets a little.
He's with me on that one.
Sam.
Oh, that was my answer too.
Yeah, I think food and water completely. Yeah, like that's why I think the president of Nestle is a fucking jackass and a slut because he thinks the water isn't a human right. I'm like, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, crazy how people are allowed to say that.
Yeah, well, yeah, like that's fucking insane. Like food and water, I fully believe. Like, yeah, people kind of, you know, that's the necessary living. But like when you get when housing, it becomes kind of funny because like at the end of the day, you can like just make your own house. Like I know we make fun of it a lot, like especially being in California, but like. You know, people are making their own house. Like that's what like basically Skid Row is. Like people are making their own house. Like yeah, like it's fucking shitty. No, not shitty, but like it's not like, you know, clean or anything. But it's like it's definitely, you know, keeping them by. Like because at the end of the day, what constitutes a house is just like, you know, the roof, the walls. I mean, and then you can like shower. There's a lot of public areas where you actually could like clean yourself up at. Not like extremely well or effectively, but you can still do it. You know, when there's a will, there's a way kind of deal going on there.
That shit.
Like in a perfect world, yeah, I think all three are like necessary. But like I think in the current climate, like food and water absolutely still need to be a human right. That's why like, you know, food kitchens and all that, like I think are very important and should be funded better. Because they aren't very well made, they aren't very well like. Because like when you go to it, like they straight up to like check if you are poor enough to qualify for a food kitchen, which is like crazy to me sometimes, but it makes sense in a way. But like the fact that like some people who are struggling get denied anyways is a little weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I don't know. That's all I got.
All right, that's fair enough. What are you, Ramses?
That exists already. Some people in jails, they don't want to be bailed out. They don't want to leave because they were going to have to work. They're going to have to pretty much fend for themselves while in there. It is dangerous, but they got their friends. They got food, water. They got a place to be, and sometimes they even provide colleges and schools. And they have like, you know, clubs per se. It depends on which kind of level you are, but at least the lower levels of jail pretty much are already free housing.
So we should all go to jail?
It is not a pleasant house, but they don't have to work. And that's why they like
they
it.
do.
Yeah,
I don't think it's about working. I think it's more just about like the fact that they have the supplies they need to live. Like, cause like literally a huge thing was like a huge thing is like people don't like the current jail system, the prison system, because like it is just basically slave labor. Because they do work. No, like don't get it mixed up any sort of way. They do work.
Yep.
Well, there's some. That's funny because I saw a video of a guy getting bailed out, and he was like, "Bro, why did you bail me out?" And he was like, "Oh, we were just bailing out people from jail." And he's like, "Bro, I don't want to go work. I'm homeless. I don't got a home. What am I gonna go do?" You know? And then he was like, "Bro,
I think he meant like an actual job because now with one the job crisis right now. Not crisis. Well, is it crisis? I'm not sure. But the job economy is fucking horrible. Like it's being damn near impossible now, especially with a criminal record. Like at this point, like jail is like just the comfort. Jail is just straight up. It's like, hey, yeah, I live here now, and this is if I ever leave, I'll come back. I will just come back.
That's also true. The jail is like the comfort, and only in jail can you go back to like school and try to get like a job through there. But it's still
Okay, and I find it funny that we say this because I literally just got on Steam right now just to like see what was on sale, and what do I see right in front of me?
Prison Break.
Prison Simulator, 53%
Let's go.
off.
Dude.
Let's go.
Today's deal, dude. They know.
Do subtle messages.
Subtle messaging.
Fucking
Theory?
snow powder or
I
something.
know.
So
I was like,
so what's your final opinion on Ramses? Should it be like a right or not, dude? Or like
Should it be a right? The water and food.
and housing.
Man, I've met some people that, bro, you gotta go out there and work, bro. Don't be so lazy. They're smart, but they're lazy. So I don't know what to reply because there's some people that work 6 months and then they quit their job and then they claim unemployment and then they live off like that. They're just constantly getting and quitting jobs just to be lazy. And damn, bro, I don't know. Should it? I feel like the government should try to supply it, but there's always those kind of people that would just take advantage of things. And yeah, it should, 100%. There's a lot of money in the government that is not being distributed to the society. I mean, what?
society.
And wait, we live in a what? God.
Society. Society.
So you believe it should be a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sam.
Adly, why is your Minecraft in French?
I don't know. I don't remember changing it to French on my computer.
I think you might have blacked out and just did it in a drunk stupor.
Maybe, you know, type shit. So the reason I ask this as well is because
We're
if-
gonna give free housing to
Yeah,
people
let's
watching
go.
tonight.
Wow.
We're gonna put a poll on stream, and if you answer correctly, you get a free house.
Ooh, let's go. For my lucky like 1 viewer.
Not you, Jeremiah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're my. You gotta work to earn it as well. You have to. We have to
Dinesh,
check your.
it's all for you, buddy.
We have to check your address and to make sure that you own the house and you work, and then we can get your house.
Jamesh, you can get it just because we like you, though.
Ooh, let's go.
I have so many otters in his house.
God,
Dang.
but yeah, the reason I bring it up is because if not, then a house is like something you have to earn, right? In a way. Right, fellas?
I mean, like,
You were like,
yeah, and also, like, I think there is some sort of credibility to like the food, yeah, the housing, maybe not as much, because I think, if I remember correctly, like even in like the constitutional rights, like before it was the life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, it was life, liberty, and property, and they're like maybe not the property part.
yeah, type shit. But the thing about it, like what makes me like question myself in it, is that if house is something that can earn, that must be earned, then like those who have like the money for it will just earn more of it, you know. So like,
I mean,
so like if I can buy, yeah, so like again, dude, if I can buy 100 houses or like 1,000,000, and I can use do that because I have the money for it. And then, but there's people who need a house, right? And they're not like speculating like me. So it's like, what do those people do? It's like, well, since house is not a right, then well, sucks to suck. Am I right?
No, it doesn't.
The fuck does that mean?
You know, it's actually pretty crazy that you say that because right now, one of the biggest investments for people to go retire is buying property and selling it. So you buy houses, you retire. That's actually one of the things I want to do. Just buy houses and then rent them out. Of course, I don't want to buy like all of them, but I think eventually there's just gonna be no house able to be purchased and just all of them are being rented until somebody dies and passes it over.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of like the problem, right? It's like people need a house, but if houses is something you can speculate with, then like shit, shit, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Like individuals should be able to do that, but not companies. you know?
That would make sense, you know. But then again, I can be like, oh no, it's not my company, it's just me. I want to buy 100 houses, please.
Even there.
Wait, Ramses wants to
Should
be
be
a
reasonable.
landlord?
What? The land pill, dude, goddamn.
Wait, what happens when rent is due though?
Oh my
Holy
gosh.
shit.